Gypsy Rose has now violated her parole multiple times. She's received at least one citation and is probably going back to prison.
Is probably going back to prison. Local Monster, y'all, down in the description. Give her a subscribe and tell her to come on a live stream.
One thing that's confirmed that she
Tell everybody to come on a live stream. Let's go.
received a citation for was contacting not one, but 3 different people who she was not supposed to be in contact with by emails, phone calls, and text messages. But it's also recently come out that Gypsy has done many other things she was not supposed to be doing. For one, you're not supposed to consume substances or drink alcohol, and she has been busted for going out to karaoke bars before she got pregnant and getting drunk. And
Oh, hell no. She out there singing, "Hey, Carolina, Tales, California."
the reason we know that she was going out and getting drunk is because she was in contact with those
She hitting us with that Jody Messina.
friends who she wasn't supposed to be talking to. She's had a falling out with them, and now they're talking about it. Here's the clip.
Gypsy wouldn't call me. Usually I would call her, and there were times she'd be like at the bar, and I could like hear all the noise in the background, and she'd be like, "I can't talk right now." This was after her prison.
Was she with Ryan or was she with Ken or?
She was with Ryan. She was married to Ryan at the time, but she was going. She didn't like to go to the bar with him. She preferred to go with either her cousins. The only like thing that she's ever like deep delved on with me about the bar would be her first time at the bar. She went with her cousins. And she's still married to Ryan at the time. They're together, and she calls me to tell me, "Oh, well, I was drunk at the bar, and this guy told me I was a 10 out of 10. And, I told him you have to see my first. And so I took him behind the bar, and I showed him my and he said, I'm a 10 out of 10. And then I asked him if he knew who I was, and he said no, so I pulled myself up on Google, and he ran away. He said, I gotta go.
She
You what?
That dude said, "You a 10 out of 10, baby." She goes, "Oh, really? But you haven't seen my sweater puppies." And then she said, "Whoa." And then he said, "Oh, damn, you still a 10 out of 10. And she said, "Look at me on Google." And he said, "I'm good. I'm out of here."
also let her friend know that her and Ken had a little role play situation play out in public on a train track. She wore dog ears and they had a experience together, public indecency. I'm going to play that clip next.
So Ken?
Oh, hell.
Like a
Yeah, she said they
Petco?
went and they got, yeah, like a dog leash and some doggy ears, and they went and parked the Jeep by some train tracks and had sex with some train tracks. So public sex.
Public, what? Hex?
On a leash.
Entertainment, educational purposes only, TikTok.
While on parole.
Yeah, but she doesn't.
As usual, Gypsy is such a narcissist that she believes she's above the law and that the rules don't apply to her. She thinks she's smarter than everybody
On a leash?
and can get away with everything. So just like she thought she could frame Nick and walk free, she thought she could get away with violating her parole. It's clear that Gypsy believes she is so grandiose and so superior that she can get away with anything. She's even stated publicly that she is used to getting everything she wants and she doesn't like to pay for anything. And Gypsy's little sidekick, her stepmother,
Oh my God, sign a couple autographs so I can eat my meals for free. I'll have the quesadilla.
Christy, lied, of course, when she was asked why Gypsy received the citation from her friend Katie Joy. She told Katie that it was because Gypsy made a comment on a video on TikTok. But the truth is that Gypsy was doing things she wasn't supposed to be doing. This girl is a hot mess. She's starting chaos and
This girl is a hot mess.
drama everywhere that she goes. She's had a falling out with almost every single friend she's ever had, and that should really tell you something about her character. And if she continues this behavior, she's 100% going to end up back in prison. Word on the street is that her parole officer has had enough and she is going back, but that's not confirmed. I'm not sure if that's true or false, but she will end up back in prison if she continues this.